If you're a serious runner, triathlete, or just someone who obsesses over data during your workouts, the Garmin Forerunner 955 might just be the wrist companion you've been waiting for. It's packed with features that cater to performance athletes, but also offers enough smartwatch functionality to fit into everyday life. So, is this the perfect balance of fitness tech and smart design, or is it overkill for most users? Let's dive into this in-depth review of the Forerunner 955 and see what it really brings to the table. Design and build. Starting with the design, the Forerunner 955 doesn't scream luxury watch, but that's not the point. It's light, durable, and purpose-built. At just 52 grams, it's incredibly comfortable to wear all day and night. That's especially important because this watch is meant to be worn 24/7 for optimal health and performance tracking. The case is made of fiber-reinforced polymer, which is a fancy way of saying tough plastic, but it doesn't feel cheap. The screen is a full-color, always-on MIP display, not AMOLED like the Venue series, but it performs brilliantly in bright sunlight, which is what matters when you're training outdoors. And yes, Garmin finally added a touchscreen to this model. You still get the familiar 5-button layout, but the added touch functionality makes navigating maps and menus a lot smoother. Display and touch. Speaking of that touchscreen, it's responsive, fluid, and honestly, a nice surprise. Garmin users are used to buttons-only operation, but the combo of both makes for a much more versatile experience. Whether you're sweaty mid-run and using buttons, or scrolling through training data with your finger, the UI adapts well. Performance and tracking features. Now let's get to what really matters, performance tracking. The Forerunner 955 is loaded. We're talking multi-band GPS, full-color mapping, heart rate variability, HRV tracking, recovery insights, sleep monitoring, and even training readiness scores. That's right. Garmin now gives you a daily readiness score based on how well you've recovered, how much you've slept, and your overall training load. You also get advanced metrics like VO2 max, lactate threshold estimates, training status, and suggested workouts. For triathletes, it supports multi-sport modes seamlessly. You can switch between swim, bike, and run with one button press. It's built for the rigors of training and racing, no doubt. And for outdoor adventurers, the Topo Maps, turn-by-turn navigation, and Climb Pro feature are incredibly useful when you're on the trail or in unfamiliar territory. Health monitoring. On the wellness side, Garmin is pushing hard into continuous health tracking. You get 24/7 heart rate monitoring, pulse ox, respiration rate, and body battery. A metric that shows how much energy you have left based on your rest and activity. Sleep tracking has improved as well, and the 955 even considers your overnight HRV trends to help determine how ready you are to train. These features aren't just fluff. They're actually useful if you're trying to avoid burnout or overtraining. The training readiness feature in particular is one of the smartest additions to Garmin's suite in years. Battery life. Battery life is another standout. The Forerunner 955 lasts up to 15 days in smartwatch mode and up to 42 hours in GPS mode. If you go with the solar version, you can stretch that even further, assuming you spend enough time outside. Compared to watches like the Apple Watch Ultra or the Polar Vantage V2, the 955 is a battery king. You can go on a week-long trip without even thinking about a charger, and that's a huge win for endurance athletes. Smartwatch features. Now, don't expect full smartwatch functionality like a Galaxy Watch or Apple Watch, but Garmin gives you the essentials: smartphone notifications, calendar sync, weather, music storage, and even contactless payments with Garmin Pay. You can store up to 2,000 songs and sync playlists from Spotify or Deezer, no phone needed during your run. However, there's no voice assistant, no LTE version, and the app ecosystem is still very focused on fitness. This isn't the watch for checking emails or taking calls, and that's fine. It's built for training, not texting. Garmin Connect App. All your data lives in the Garmin Connect App, which is one of the most comprehensive fitness dashboards out there. It might feel overwhelming at first, but if you're a data junkie, you'll love the detailed charts, trends, and training suggestions. Syncing is fast, and integration with third-party platforms like Strava, Training Peaks, and MyFitnessPal works smoothly. Like and subscribe. Quick reminder, if you're finding this review helpful, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us keep creating in-depth reviews like this one. Who it's for? The Forerunner 955 isn't for everyone. If you're a casual walker or gym goer, you'll probably be better off with a cheaper Garmin like the Forerunner 265 or even a Venue. But if you train consistently, love outdoor sports, or are gearing up for your next triathlon or marathon, the Forerunner 955 is a game changer. What I like: lightweight and comfortable for all-day wear, accurate multi-band GPS with full-color maps, excellent training metrics and recovery insights, long battery life, especially with solar option, improved touchscreen interface, great for triathletes and serious runners. What I don't like: no AMOLED display, some might prefer better screen contrast, limited smartwatch features, no voice assistant, no LTE. Garmin Connect App has a steep learning curve for newcomers. Priced for enthusiasts, not a budget-friendly option. Final thoughts. To wrap it up, the Garmin Forerunner 955 is one of the most complete fitness-focused smartwatches you can buy today. It's not flashy, but it's functional, reliable, and designed to help serious athletes get the most out of every workout. Garmin has nailed the balance between cutting-edge performance tracking and daily usability. And with the addition of the touchscreen and new training readiness features, it's more user-friendly than ever. Overall, I give the Garmin Forerunner 955 a solid 9 out of 10. It's nearly perfect, and for the right user, it's worth every cent. If you're interested in checking it out or grabbing one for yourself, click the link in the description below to see the latest price on Amazon. No pressure, just take a look and see if it's the right fit for your fitness goals. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.